When you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Randle pulls down the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City, Edwards. Shot from the low post is good.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Dort. Williams on the wing. McDaniels covering. From deep, Holmgren. Randle pulls down the board. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gobert, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Holmgren's got his second basket.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the...
This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Dort. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace, following the score by Minnesota. Williams in the post. Clark covers. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
DiVincenzo finds Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. Randall outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams with it. He's got 5. 11 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And Williams punches it home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Thunder out in front, up 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Inside, here's Wiggins. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins with a screen on Reid. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. The layup off target. Timberwolves trail by 4. And there's the lob. A slam dunk by Reid.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Williams, that one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Nice move. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach, always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Down low. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
From deep, Conley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Randall against Holmgren. Randall outside to the inside. Edwards. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
This one for 3. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thunder out in front, up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Over Hartenstein. Get out of Gobert's way. Wow.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
Now here's Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. And here's Holmgren. From downtown. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 8. sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 6 points.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Outside, Williams. Taking it inside, SGA.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Williams against McDaniels. Williams misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Williams from long range. Drops in the 3. 10 points for him.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Edwards looking for an opening. The kick out to Conley. Let's go with a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Conley. Here's SGA with the fadeaway. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Randall. Edwards for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Thunder up by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Naz Reid, Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Garza in at the 5. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
It's Edwards on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Can't get it to drop. Oklahoma City's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reid. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Edwards, the pass to Randall from outside the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Takes it inside. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Dort against Edwards. Clock at 6. Over Dort. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Pass to Williams. Dort for 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now done after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Durant. They get it again, and he dunks it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. In a wide open look for Hachimura. The three-pointer is right on target.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Durant kicks to Dunn. A three ball. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's LeBron. Doncic with a screen for LeBron. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Just 5 to shoot. Booker, no good.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Hachimura, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now, Hachimura. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Beal with the steal. Booker looking around. O'Neal passes to Beal. Drops in the layup for 2.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Hachimura. Buries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Lakers.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Hachimura. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hachimura.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Kevin Durant. The Lakers also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. Now here's Beal. Charity stripe shot. Here's Plumlee. Tries again. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Connects checked in. Vincent finds Reeves. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Plumlee with a screen on Reeves. The score now all even. Beal's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark as we... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Beal. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 7 points in the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Pass to Plumlee. Now Jones. And it goes down 2 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Suns, Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Booker in for Tyus Jones. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Plumlee with a screen on Doncic. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hachimura finds Finney Smith. From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Beal against Reeves. Plumlee, the pass to Beal. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good that time. Booker outside. Oh, he's right in the heart of that defense. Booker.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Now Reeves. He's got 8. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
He gets it in there.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Pass to Hachimura. LeBron sets the screen for Hachimura. And the 3 ball is good. Hachimura's got 11 points. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Here's Doncic. Good on the bucket. He's got 10.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Dunn kicks to KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Suns lead by 3.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
Nice touch inside by Beal, showing he's more than just a perimeter threat.
Reeves outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is James. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. LeBron's got 5 now.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Tyus Jones comes in for Booker. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for James. Right side, Kevin Durant. Doncic against Jones. Here's Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Plumlee's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Doncic finds Reeves. Back to Doncic. Nice move. Doncic going to work.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
From the top of the key. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And it was from 3-point range where he did the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Jones is out there with Booker. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Booker. Plumlee sets the pick for Booker. He responds! Booker! Big time!
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Hachimura with a screen on Jones. Now Hachimura, guarded by O'Neal. Jones finds Dunn. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A miss that time would have put him up.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dunn dishes to Booker. Booker taking the hit.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
Here's Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Booker going to work inside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Doncic converts inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
The drive by Booker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot. Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Doncic looking it over. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. Back to Reeves. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Doncic against Booker. Yes!
Now, just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass from Reeves. Doncic finds Hayes. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, where is the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Doncic with it. Oh, no good. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center.
Oh! Wow! Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
McDaniels finds Randle. Picked by Gobert. Randall, the pass to Gobert. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Over to the left wing, outside McDaniels. Randall against Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Randall, good.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Pass to Castle. Vassell with it. Fox with the ball. He's guarded by Conley. Wembanyama screen. Fox, that's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. He got a piece of it. Back come the Spurs in transition. Fox for 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Soft touch off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Fox outside. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio converting. Here's Conley. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Conley. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell right side. Outside Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Miller. Outside Edwards. Miller a screen on Fox. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Edwards against Fox. Pass to Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 7 points.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Fox against Conley. Fox, the pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. Sohan outside. Fox outside. The three is up. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And that one's good. He has 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Barnes. Paul passes to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. From the high post. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Outside McDaniels. There's a screen. Rebound San Antonio.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Knocked away. Randall with a steal. And he's all alone. Here's Conley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
And Conley drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Barnes. Here's Castle. He's scoreless. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And the Spurs lead by 5.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
The kick out to Conley. Minnesota again missing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs up 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
The three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Conley from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Back to Fox. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Randle. Six to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Yes, on the jumper. Give him 8.
And yeah, Randle is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Sohan outside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Wembanyama down low, defended by Gobert.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The three from Barnes connects from downtown. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
And what strength by Castle, a tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Fox. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Conley passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Reed, covered by Wembanyama. Fades back. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Sweet little floater.
That's just a pro move. CP3 with great timing and touch in the lane.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. No one covering. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Johnson inside, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Castle. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 4 rebounds now. 18 feet out, drained it for 2 points. Randle's got 12.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. San Antonio's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Sohan inside, working on Reed. And he makes it. And the Spurs lead by 2.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there. And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Johnson, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Alexander Walker. Up top, Edwards. Over Fox. And another basket for Minnesota.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Vassell passes to Fox. Wembanyama screen. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops the first.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Outside Barnes. Vassell outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Outside McDaniels. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Fox against Conley. Fox on the run. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
For 3, Randle. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randle's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Fox. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
On offense, here is San Antonio. 3-point lead. Can't get it to fall. Now 10 for 14 from the floor. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Edwards, and Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Conley passes to Edwards. Over Castle. Rebounded by Castle.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Oh! Edwards packs it home!
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Outside McDaniels. Misses the three. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's San Antonio with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for getting
Teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Booker outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thanks, David. Durant down low. Working on Holmgren. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
They set the pick. Pulls up, high post, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Beal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Into the lane, and he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Beal dishes to Booker. Kicks it out to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Williams with the block. Wallace inside. He's covered by Beal. Wallace the pass to Wiggins. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the 1. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
O'Neal kicks to Beal. O'Neal a screen on Wallace. Beal gets a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, DA, thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander. Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. Beal the pass to Plumlee. Beal with it beyond the arc. No good that time. Caruso against Dunn. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Here's Dort. Back to Caruso. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Beal can't get it to go. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
The 3 from KD. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. That gives them the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Dunn. It's good from long range. Dunn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. And no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Thunder have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Tyus Jones. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Booker looking around. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. For 3, Booker sinks the 3.
Two guards that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes, but he will make them.
On the wing, Williams. Dunn covering. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses. Suns leading by 4. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Booker. In down low. Booker refuses to be denied.
Yeah, a good contest, but if Booker has his eyes on the rim before you get there on the closeout, chances are he's going to score.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. On the wing, Williams. 5 to shoot. Screen by Hartenstein. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Pass to Dort. Hartenstein up top. Guarded by KD. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now that's 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the screen. And here's Booker from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Launches it. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Outside Durant. Latrey. Good! Durant from way past the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got O'Neal, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Dunn, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Wiggins, a screen on Jones. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
O'Neal outside. Back to Booker. Clock at 6 over Wallace. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. Tries it from 19. And the shot falls short this time. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Booker. Booker in stride. And a dunk by Booker.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Hartenstein inside. Defended by Richards. 5 on the clock. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a one-point game. Step back shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker the pass to KD. Dunn sets a screen for Durant. Money!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. It drops.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Booker draws the double. Durant, money!
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. It counts.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker inside. Oh, missed it. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
Rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the small forward position.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both free throws good from Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Beal. Richards, the pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Hachimura outside. James outside. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. On target from range. Booker's got 5 points.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Hayes with a screen on Booker. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker tonight. We only want him taking off-balance tough looks. At least that's our hope. Sounds like they'll be throwing everything they can at Booker defensively, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Richards. Booker, good. 7 points in the game.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
James outside. That three's off the mark. The Suns leading. Durant for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything in...
Oh, my goodness! A ridiculous slam!
Yeah! That was nice. Insane throwdown right there.
Outside Jones. Back to Booker. Over connect. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 9.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A nice shot by Doncic.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Outside Jones. Pass to Booker. Oh, ripped away. Doncic with it. Defended by Jones. Hayes with it. He puts up a three. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Who's got Booker?
And here's Jones, guarded by Doncic. Left side Booker. Misses the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead, they lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Connect, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside Jones. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Reeves against Beal. Fires from 14. Again, the Lakers. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Vincent. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Beal, the pass to Booker, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
To the paint. Here's Beal. Lays it up and banks it in.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Hachimura outside. James outside. There, LeBron for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Doncic is checked in for Reeves. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. Doncic against Booker. Over Doncic. Booker can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 5. James left side. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep, here's Doncic. Plumlee pulls down the board. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Right side Jones. Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Hachimura. Doncic deciding where to go with it. That shot missing. Suns trail by 5. Dunn, the pass to Jones. Now Booker. Booker drives in. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Pass to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 9.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Done with it. Picked up by James. High post Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Out to Hachimura. Hits a 3-pointer. Hachimura's gotten his 2nd bucket. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Durant finds Booker. Up and over Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 15 points in the game. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Dunn, the pass to Beal. Knocks down the triple. Beal's got 5 now.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Hachimura outside. And here's Doncic outside. The shot misses.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Outside Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Beal outside. Beyond the arc. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Beal. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Doncic on the wing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Count it. He's got 5.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
So it's Phoenix now. Beal outside. For three, Durant. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. 5 on the clock. It's James on the wing. Guarded by Durant. The shot by James. No good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to James. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Nick Richards. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Booker.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special.
Power at home!
Oh, wow!
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That free throw, no good. Connects checked in for Luka Doncic. And the Suns also making a change. Allen's checked in, and the second free throw is good.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Beal outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Throws it up high. The shot won't fall.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Shake Milton out there with Connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That'll be a second foul of the game. Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Milton. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Now Vincent. Hachimura with a screen on Booker. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Vincent passes to James. There's a screen. Finney-Smith, a screen. Clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Hayes. He tries for three. Pure from three-point range.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Here's Booker. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
For Los Angeles, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Doncic's shot is good.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Booker against Doncic. Steps back and fires. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Outside Reeves. Pass to James. And here's Doncic outside. Richards pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
So it's Los Angeles now, leading by 5. And Beal comes to help. The open shot by James. And again, it's the Lakers.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Outside Booker from behind the arc. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Over Doncic. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You got to play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Beal from outside. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Here's Dunn. Misses the 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. To the paint. Outside, Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Holmgren wide open. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Conley, the pass to Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Julius Randle with the rebound. And Randle has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander against Randle. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Randle with the drive. On the wing, Williams. 1:49 left to play here in the first. Holmgren is doubled. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Randall against Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Dort. No good from outside. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Wallace. Conley kicks to McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Williams passes to Wallace. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall against Holmgren. Randall is doubled. Conley surveying the D. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And finished off by Gobert.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Trains the three-pointer.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Wallace against Edwards. Alexander Walker on the wing. Miller with a screen on Caruso. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Caruso, a screen on DiVincenzo. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Alexander Walker's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace, and then for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Miller, and it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Hartenstein finds Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Conley dishes to Randle. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. 4 on the shot clock. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McDaniels got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Over in the corner, Dort gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Lou Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
Timberwolves passing it around. Down low, here's Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Hartenstein with a screen on Randall. Hartenstein in the high post. Here's Dort. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now McDaniels. He's got 5. And it's Conley penetrating, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it. Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think that he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Conley. Outside, Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 4. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. McDaniels. Excellent D there from Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall passes to McDaniels. And Holmgren pulls it down.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 42 seconds left in the third. For the tie, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Randall no good. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Williams has a screen for Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder out in front. They're up by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Edwards. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration under pressure of excellent defense and just scores it anyway.
Wiggins, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Minot. Thunder with the rebound. Wallace with the ball. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And here is DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Williams with the three. Connects from downtown.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
.50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Dort. Edwards drawing the double team. Three-pointer, Randall. Dort grabs the miss, and he commits the intentional foul. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Conley with the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
No good with the triple. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think.
is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
For 3, Randle gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Conley. Randle deciding where to go with it. No good on the triple.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Beal against Edwards. Shoots over Beal. Shot is good by Edwards.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Outside Edwards. Randle outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. Jones, he's checked in for the Suns. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The pull-up J, and he hits the jump shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Jones, the pass to Durant. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Jones. To the right side. Durant against Randle. Durant's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Allen comes in for Durant. And it's Bradley Beal in for Devin Booker. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randle. Anthony Edwards is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Beal. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Donte DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Beal surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in over Edwards. And the basket by Beal.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Ingles in at the 4 slot. Here's Beal. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside Reid. Here's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 7. Now Beal. Allen outside. Back to Beal. Plumlee, a screen on DiVincenzo. Beal, the pass to Plumlee. Basket counts.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, DiVincenzo. To the inside. And Reid with a basket on the assist from Edwards. Reid's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Phoenix making some changes. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen, and it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Plumlee. Up top Dunn. Beal outside. Screen by O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Donte DiVincenzo.
And Beal doesn't shy away from contact, which is how he draws these fouls.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Releases from 15, and that's good for 2. Edwards got 7 points.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Beal outside. Booker for 3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Phoenix making some changes. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Bradley Beal. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. McDaniels finds Gobert. Now here's Randall. Back to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing, defended by Dunn. Wing shot on the way. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Booker, the pass to Durant. 44 seconds left in the first half of this game. And that one's good. Durant's got his first basket.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
That one's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Randall outside. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Randall's got 10.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Beal. Here's Booker. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Conley finds Edwards. Now McDaniels. Randall inside. Pounded by Beal. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Suns trail by 7. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Nice D from Beal.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Booker drawing the double. Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Timberwolves lead by 7. From 10 feet away. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Durant, the pass to Richards. Here's Booker. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall. Outside, Alexander Walker. Knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dunn outside. .114 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 7.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Richards. Yet to see a basket. Drills it from deep.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Randall outside. Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Minnesota up 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the 4. It's blocked! Jones against DiVincenzo. Now here's Jones to take the lead. The shot by Dunn, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards looking for an opening. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Booker against Edwards. Can he keep it going? Minnesota with a rebound. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
McDaniels is checked in for Alexander-Walker. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Beal. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside McDaniels. Beal against Edwards. Shoots over Beal. Edwards, no good. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments. Edwards against Beal. Edwards gets the bucket.
Edwards has got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Booker drilled from 11 feet out.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad. Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Durant. Durant, automatic at the rim.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The three, Booker. Randall pulls down the board.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Gobert with a screen on Beal. Down low. Yes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
"17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Now here is Conley. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Doncic. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Hayes. Here's Reeves. Great D that time from Edwards.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Conley finds Edwards. Randall with the ball. He's defended by Reeves. Here's McDaniels. Takes the three. And he's good on the three ball. McDaniels got the first points up on the board here for the Timberwolves. And Reeves has got the ball here for L.A. It's a three-point game. Doncic with it. Hachimura with a screen on Conley. To the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Now here's Gobert for three. Edwards traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's the Lakers ball.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And James gets it to go.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Austin Reeves.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with it. Hayes on him. Reed in the post. Covered by Hayes. Reed gets the bucket.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Doncic kicks to Hayes. Here's James. The three for Doncic. Connects from three-point range.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Randall surveying the D. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Vincent. Then it's Connect, and it's Finney-Smith in at center. Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Such a wide open look. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Vincent misses. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Reeves against Edwards. Reeves gets the bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. There's the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
With the shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Connect. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Here's Randle after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Releases. The muscle from Edwards.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Finney-Smith passes to James. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 4. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Now Randle, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Pass to Goodwin. Now here's Doncic, covered by Conley. Shoots a fader. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this, and that one misses.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got 5 now. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now here's Conley. He has yet to score. Here's Edwards. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Reeves. Now Hayes. LeBron outside. James absolutely owning the inside.
Well, he consistently attacks the basket, and this is the perfect time to do it. They want to extend their lead before crunch time.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. On defense, Minnesota. Hayes with it. Out defended by Randle. It's stolen by Randle. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. Alexander Walker finds Gobert. Count that bucket. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
From range, LeBron is good.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Randle outside. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Outside Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Conley against Doncic. Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Minnesota in the lead. Taking a look at the Lakers. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Connect, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 5. Back to Clark. Pass to Minot. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Timberwolves. Now LeBron. Now Hachimura. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clark outside. Here's Edwards. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to James. The 9-foot shot, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Doncic against Conley. For 3, Edwards. Edwards crashing in from outside.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Gobert with a screen on Reed. High arcing shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And let's get your take, guys, on a scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. And whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Edwards against Reeves. Fader on the way. No good off the front iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Steps back. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic with it. Takes a 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Reeves finds James. From the arc, it falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Count it!
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Here's Hachimura. Laces one from 3. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Reeves outside. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the...
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...